Alright, good morning everyone. Again, this is the a reading for the Divine Masculine and Feminine Collective. My name is Divinely Vee, and I can be reached at vdivinely@gmail.com for any readings that you would like. They're currently only $20. I am a new reader, so I just decided to start this YouTube channel. So alright, let's get right into it. Okay, I'm going to start off with the Goddess Guidance deck. What is the energy between the Divine Masculine and Feminine for today? Excuse me. Alright, there's two cards that flipped. I don't like it, but it's alright. So the first one is we have focused intention. Okay, so I'm gonna say this is for the Divine Masculine. Okay, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will hit your mark. Okay. Then we have the High Priestess came out. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. All right then. Okay. Oracle deck. Next, we're going to do the Romance Angels from the Doreen Virtue. Okay. Since we have two cards, we'll do masculine and feminine. Alright. Alright, let's get energy for the Divine Masculine and Feminine. That wasn't my intention originally. These two cards pulled out, but I'm just going to do a collective. What is the energy between the two? Because this may be the energy between you both. That's how you got the both things today. Energy between the two. Ooh, okay. We have pay attention to the red flags. Okay. The signs are cautioning you. Well, okay. Alright. And sorry, getting myself in order here. 1 and 2. Okay. And then alright, and then we're going to do the tarot. Hope all of you are having a glorious morning today. I am very happy today. Energy feels great today. Alright. The energy between energy between the Divine Masculine and Feminine for today. The shared energy between the two, please. Alright, so the shared energy between the two is the 10 of Cups. Alright then, 10 of Cups. Alright. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. I have this deck out. So let's clarify focus intentions. Okay. We have the Justice card for focused intentions. And let's clarify the High Priestess. Let's clarify High Priestess for you. Oh, that flipped out. The Queen of Cups. So the Divine Feminine is coming out as the Queen of Cups. It's been coming out the past few days. So this is the Divine Feminine. She is in her divine power today. Yes, she is. Yes, we are. Excuse me. And remember that Divine Feminine and Masculine, there are no sexes attached to them. Like feminine may not be feminine. They may carry masculine traits or so on and so forth. So I may say her for feminine and him for masculine, but you know, of course, the energies are interchangeable. So let's get into it. All right, so for focused intentions, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Yeah. So that is, just so the guys are just saying that you really, you guys need to just focus on whatever it is that you need to focus on individually. The divine feminine is in her higher power. She's in her higher self for today. But just focus on that, with your union, and you guys will, come into union. And it's to clarify about the Justice card. And the Justice card means, what number is that? Okay. Justice is very much a card of balance, though more of a rational, logical kind. Use the intellectual mind rather than the emotional self. A balanced mind will be required in order to come to a well-balanced decision that is fair and reasonable for all concerned. It can represent the legal ruling upon a matter falling in favor of the rightful side. Legal documents are implied, including marriage agreements. Justice usually has a beneficial outcome unless other cards are indicated otherwise. Okay, so when you guys focus your intentions on whatever it is you're focusing on, you know what you're focusing on individually, the masculine and the feminine, they'll bring balance into this relationship. So once you bring in that balance, which the divine feminine is in her higher power, she is in her higher self today, her current energy, she's doing what she needs to do, which when she does what she needs to do, the masculine will do what he needs to do. You guys mirror each other. There's always, that mirroring. So, but once you heal yourself, he heals himself, because you guys are connected, universally. You guys are connected within. You always will be. So, so finding that balance that will give you guys balance in order to move forward, because you have to pay attention to the red flags, but the energy between you guys is the Ten of Cups. So you both want this happiness. You guys both want this. Like, it's like the kids or children, that's the man and the woman, just sitting outside of their house with all of their cups filled with the rainbows in the background and the green grass growing, and actually it's two women. So of course, it can be for same-sex relationships. It can be for, it doesn't matter. It goes either way. But it's like all the bees are flying, and the birds and the bees, the cat is just, the animals, everything is just so lovely on this card. So they're waiting for their Ten of Cups, the abundance. So this is the energy shared between the two. They both want this. They want happiness. Okay, I'm going to clarify this as well. Then we have to pay attention to the red flags. I did not clarify this, but I will. The signs are cautioning you. So remember last night we had that the card about, I can't remember I don't remember what it was, but it was something. Let me clarify this. Okay, pay attention to the red flags. We just clarify about the Five of Wands, which is, so the Five of Wands represents conflict, differences of opinions, and petty squabble. Yeah, I think that's what we had last night. Like little small petty arguments. These may not be large problems, and they can overcome if cooperation is sought. However, petty disorder can easily get out of hand and drain the energy away from key issues that need to be resolved. If this situation emerges around you, try not to become involved, for it is handled correctly. The turmoil will just blow over. Don't be tempted to add flames to the fire. If you can play diplomat, you may find yourself quite popular with the colleagues at a later date. If you need, if you need receptivity, then now is not the time to present your latest great idea to others, as there is likelihood of a power struggle and competition. Keep it in your drawer for another day when the energy is more conducive. So paying attention to the red flags is there's gonna be some type of conflict, some little petty arguments. It's gonna come about maybe between you two, or maybe it's just gonna be, the divine masculine or the divine feminine or whatever. So just stay out of all of it. Just if an argument or petty squabble or disagreements come about, just steer clear for today, because the energy is just not conducive to it. Okay. So that's all that is. So that's not, it's not a bad thing. It's just, you know, that's just kind of how today's energy is. It's just like blah, blah. Okay. Anyway, so the Ten of Cups, when I clarify the Ten of Cups. Too many cards flipping over. Alright, so Ten of Cups. Yeah. Too many cards. Two cards came out. Well, more than two. 3 cards came out. I'm not going to take the 3. But what did come out was the Death card, the Empress, and the Knight of Wands. I mean, the Knight of Wands is like changing residence. Death is, well, not the Knight of Wands is like a change of direction. So someone almost certainly is changing residences. The Death card is like new beginnings, like, you know, end of an old cycle and the start of a new one. Then the Empress, of course, is, you know, the Emperor and the Empress. So it's that's the Divine Masculine, or the Divine Feminine showing up in this reading is what's happening. So I'm gonna clarify the 10 of Cups, please. The Divine Feminines are in the house today. Let's clarify this 10 of Cups between the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. This energy shared between them. So that is lovely. Okay, we got one card. One good card. Okay. So, we have the Nine of Swords. So this internal, Nine of Swords is like internal thoughts, fears that are not there. Okay. So this may be the blockage to the 10 of Cups. So when you guys just, you know, focus your intentions, okay, to balance yourselves out and stop thinking about the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, or, you know, I should have done this or I should have said this, which I would say is hard. I'm struggling with this myself at this time, but I'm working on things, taking spiritual baths, and, you know, just trying to work through that myself. And you guys will have the 10 of Cups, you know, because this is divinely guided. You know, there is nothing, you know, that's not going to stop this union. If you choose not to participate in this union at this time, that's perfectly fine. You know, to come back around when divine timing is conducive for it. And if it's not in this lifetime, you have the next lifetime. You know, if that's what you choose to believe. You know, it just depends. You know. All right. Any other messages for the collective of the Divine Masculine and Feminine energies for today? Fill out. So there was only one. The Three of Wands just came out. Let's see. Anything else? To me, that card looks like, you know, they've done the work and they're heading for something better is what that looks like. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Anything else? Yep. Other messages want to come out. The Two of Pentacles. Okay, so it was the Three of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so the Three of Wands is saying we see goodness. Okay, we see a positive pattern of progression. Say that 3 times, 10 times fast. Okay, emerging here, taking the initial energy from the Ace, then manifesting the idea, and now a completion of those first steps. Your initial goals have been realized, and while these have been successful, there's still more work ahead. The Three of Wands indicates progress, initial success, and yet even more planning to keep everything forward moving and headed in the right direction. So yeah, so you guys are, you know, you've done your work. Those are the initial stages. Like, so this, to me, the Three of Wands is more so like, it's just what it's saying, you know, because he has, you know, he's looking to the future. and he has his 3 wands there, waiting for, you know, the things to come in. But he's done the work, he's doing the work, and he's just, you know, ready for things to kind of progress a little further, you know. If that makes any sense. Okay, so then the 9 of Pentacles, it says the 9 of Pentacles indicates financial success and material security, usually attained through one's own efforts. Although the woman in this card is depicted alone, the card symbolizes financial independence and not loneliness. Finances should improve sufficiently to allow some comforts in life and a pleasant and comfortable lifestyle. With other indications, this card could represent an inheritance. If you've been beavering away, working hard, and carefully moving in the direction of your goals, and this card now brings the reward of your efforts. Congratulations. So yeah, so it's like all the hard work that you're doing, you know, you're gonna have a lot of financial success, because once you open up your heart, and open up, you know, all of your chakras, and you know, once you open everything up, other abundance starts coming in. Once you allow all the optimism and all the, you know, the good things, you know, to come into your life, then, you know, everything will just open up. So once you guys, you know, get out of your head, 9 of Swords, you know, the negative thinking, focus your intentions on what you truly want for it to come now. You know, you'll find balance. Once you find that balance, you will get out of your head, you know. You will have your 10 of Cups. And whatever you're doing, the initial stages, it has happened, so it's time for the next stages. And what's to come is your 9 of Pentacles. That is your financial happiness. And then you also have the 2 of Pentacles, which is, the 2 of Pentacles represents the effort needed to successfully maintain the balance in life. So this is just the maintenance of it. So once you get it, you need to maintain it, to keep it, so that you can get, you know, it's home, work, love life, all of that, to keep it steady and keep, you know, keep the balance, you know. You have to keep the balance. What you have manifested, what you have brought, the financial stability, your 10 of Cups, all of it, you know, that just ties it all in together, you know. Yeah, so once you guys collectively, masculine and feminine, once you guys focus your intention, because this is the feminine, she's here, she's in her divine power, okay. Once you guys focus your intention, so you may have a lot of different things going on in your lives right now, but you know, just take it one thing at a time, prioritize it if need be, and put your intent on that. But remember, self-love is the best love. You need to love yourself first, and once you do that, you will have your balance, you know. You will get out of your head with this 9 of Swords, okay. You will have your 10 of Cups, okay, and that's just the initial stages, you know. That's just the begin. That is just the beginning. Then you will have your financial security, and then this is maintaining your home, your career, your finance, your love life. It's everything. So this is a lovely reading this morning. I don't think I showed you guys, but at the bottom of the deck for the Goddess Guidance is Divine Passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's desire? So that goes right along with the focused intentions. This is divinely guided, okay, and you know, it's divinely guided. You have divine passion between you guys. You know, just be honest of what your true intentions are, you know, because it's all gonna come out and come just as it should. And under the Romance Angels deck, it is honeymoon. So that's just, again, taking the break, okay, honeymoon. But also the honeymoon card, and also under that is the engagement card, okay. So yeah, so it is. Remember the other day we had the deception. Remember we had the deception card the other day, and this is, if you didn't know, this is a past life relationship. You guys were in a relationship in the past, okay. But of course, like the other day, you need to trust in the situation, because this is, in fact, a new love. All right. You need to get to know each other, forgiving and learning. And she is your true love. These romantic feelings, You have romantic feelings. Oh my God, this is amazing. Playfulness, heart-to-heart conversations. Yes, he is your soulmate. There is an attraction here. Well, I can just keep going on and on with these cards, but that's just the way that they fell out for the bottom of the deck for the Romance Angels card. I mean, this is just, it is amazing, you know. It's amazing. Soulmate, heart-to-heart conversations, playfulness, romantic feelings. He's your true love, forgiving and learning. Remember, we talked about the forgiving and the learning. That is what divine masculines and feminines are put together for. You learn from each other, you know. You have to get to know each other in order to move forward in your divine union. And it is a new love, even though he is, or she, even though you guys do have a past life relationship, it's still a new love. So it took me a while to understand that. I thought a new love was like a new person coming in, but that very well could be a new person coming in for some of you. But also it could be it's a new love from the past life. So some of you guys may not even be in contact with your divine partner at this time, and so that is a new love coming in. Or you guys are in contact with your divine partner at this time. You know, maybe you talk daily, but you know, you live separate or what, you know, in separate places. But that is just like a new love coming in. Like how can I explain this? So I would say like the new love would be like you know, like before you guys were younger, you know, you didn't understand like what the connection was, and now that you have and you realize the potential and you realize what you truly are to each other, that it is divinely guided and that's what you want, a whole new part of you opens up. So with there being a new part of you and a new part of your divine partner, there is new love. This is a love that is not an earthbound love. This is a universal love, you know. Of course you have to trust. You have to trust in the situation. Trust in the divine guidance, because it is to come. Okay. Yeah, with the past life relationship, yeah, there is a little deception, but it's nothing you guys cannot work through, because that's more than likely what this Nine of Swords is about. You know, it is what it is. And the honeymoon, which was the first card that came out, well, that was under the deck, the first one, the honeymoon card, it is just, you know, needing to take a break. But with the engagement card, that that was right below it, it could be that, you know, you guys are thinking about, you know, getting married and going on a honeymoon, you know, because you need a break anyway. Because I think yesterday we had the retreat card. So I mean, you know, it just kind of, you know, it just is what it is, you know. It's lovely reading, and the energies are pretty settled today. It's pretty good. You guys are working on yourselves, which is good, what you need to do in order to come into union. But it is coming very soon. So I surely appreciate you guys, and thank you guys for watching.